Hi everyone, this is Nyy'xai here. I'll start off with my progress so far. I've been working on the foldings, and you guys have probably seen I just completed the priorities folding with the Demas, which was really cool. So you got to see like the social alchemies group by quadrants. So starting with your source quadrant, for us it was the towers, and then the gatherers, and then the hunters, and then the pilots. And that was a really cool experience. I describe it was like a peaking experience. So far I've completed 6 foldings, and I'm working on 7 and 8, one of them with the Demas and one of them on my own. So it's coming along really well. And yeah, the progress. I think what really was a breakthrough, I think, was the priorities folding. When I got to that, that's where I could really see the fluency with the foldings really increase. After I broke that rhythm or the pace of 30 minutes or less, now I've noticed like all of my other collages are just flowing really fast. So that's really exciting. That, it's really starting to become, that virtual village is really starting to become really fluent. And, I'm like wrapping my head around all these 10,000 samples, which is a big feat. So that feels really good. So yeah, good stuff. So I'll keep going on the practitioner program and keep leveling up. I saw some, there's been some really great activity in the forums, some really awesome posts from everyone from 011, Starglow, Shadow Paradigm, Glenn, Emil, of course our team, Mitchell, Ben, Coach, of course, Ademus. So really great stuff out there. It's really heartening to see this community, and Mike, of course. How could I forget Mike? It's really cool to see the community growing stronger and stronger. The Podlair world seems really real and vivid. So it's really exciting. With Starglow posted some posts. One of them was some interesting things that just jogged some thoughts. One of them was when Starglow wrote in the Q notation for Dixie Carter, Nyy'xai, and was talking about, and I know we've talked about this before in other contexts, about how the Z users, like the AdRoms, who of course have Z as their articulation, sometimes because of that Z articulation, can seem more. It's funny because the ones, the cerebrals, the AdSens, would it be the adserbs? They are logic based, but because they articulate with the G and they have that outward warm articulation, people a lot of times associate them more with like values based, because their outward expression to the public is a warm one, as opposed to that cool articulation of Z that the AdRoms have, and that extends itself to the perception that people can have, and of course that is towards women, and especially of when you are like an AdRom and you have Z as your articulator, you can be seen as, if you lead with that Z, you can be seen as pushy or overly aggressive or bitchy, things like that. As opposed to, with the G, it comes off more, smooth, charming, get more feminine, appealing at times. People can have that sort of perception. And then on the other end of the the spectrum, you know, with the Nyy'xai. If an adrom is too heavy on their Nyy'xai and don't have enough Z, then they can be seen as, you know, unassertive, you know, weak, or just weak, unassertive, or submissive, something like that sometimes. Which, you know, none of those are true, but those, you know, are perceptions that people can have. You know, there are Nyy'xai and Nyy'xai who strike a good balance of Nyy'xai and Z and Nyi, you know, so they use all their powers to have a very vigorous articulation that is at the same time, you know, empathetic and warm and witty and quick and clever. So it so that softens the maybe the more bracing quality that the Z articulation can have. For example, who am I thinking of that is like that? There are lots of adroms who have that kind of ability.
Why do you like that one, Kanakrides?
Yeah, Melina Kanakrides is a Nyy'xai that has vigorous Nyy'xai, and she has really good articulation too and good Nyi. So she's up, she's vigorous, and she is you know, can speak her mind and speak eloquently. And I think in that case, I mean, if someone were to deem her, you know, bitchy or pushy, well then, I mean, that's just that's their problem, you know. That's because you have some sort of insecurity or are threatened by the idea of a strong woman, or a woman who can speak her mind and speak things in an honest and direct sort of way that Z and Nyy'xai pairing can come off as, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Nyy'xai being articulated with Z is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I guess some people like Nyy'xai without it having its articulation, like just quiet.
Be quiet and you know, just like look pretty and you know, like soft and just.
But Nyy'xai is supposed to peak to Z.
Yeah.
For adroms.
Nyy'xai is supposed to work with Z. Yeah, and I mean, it's part of the peaking, so that's where you're supposed to end up. So if that's the perception that a person has, is that somehow that's you know, somehow that's negative, well then that's their problem. You know, they don't understand how they're not respecting or honoring the other person's mojo configuration or how their peakway pathway works. So basically, screw them. I don't know, they have to deal with it, or you have to educate them. I think that's why I love Podler, you know, because of things like this that people chalk up to meme explanations, you know, or cultural. They dismiss a lot of things that are wrong, but because of saying, oh, that's just the way things are, because of this, you know, because of men versus women, or this culture versus that culture. No, there's a universal language of humans, and there's a natural law truth to things, and a fair way of looking at you know, all of us, all of the things that exist in this reality. So, and Podler has, you know, a language that allows you to describe those things and what's truly going on, regardless of these small little, you know, small little boxes of you know, fragmented realities that people try to say is the whole truth, when it's not. So, yeah. Go Podler.
Go Adroms.
Go Adroms. Yeah, definitely. Go Adroms. And Adserbs and everybody, but they're just like, there are a lot of, this is just one of the you know, the misperceptions that's out there. There's just so many that need to be tackled, and I just can't wait till we can, just go out there and just, basically just take care of business everywhere. There's a lot of business to be taken care of.
Level up, level up.
Level up, yeah. Gotta level up to actually be the proper instrument and vessel to be able to voice and to, actually be a proper communicator of the language. So that's what we're doing. That's what the practitioner program is for. Starglow was also talking about the shows that start off with. We always mention shows that we like, that we watch, and Starglow talked about ones that she's been watching. One of them is Mind Games, and I haven't seen that yet, but it sounds really interesting. It's with Nyy'xai, Christian Slater, and Nyy'xai, Steve Zahn, so it's a semi-inspirational relationship, and I guess Starglow says that comes through in their chemistry and interaction. So I'm really interested to see that. I love Christian Slater, in a movie, True Romance. That's awesome. Coach introduced me to that movie. That I was hooked. That's a great. It's Nyy'xai, right? Or no, wait, because
no, it's actually Shiny.
It's Shiny and Nyy'xai, but it's
awesome.
It's an awesome movie. But yeah, I'll definitely we'll have to check that out. We've been watching. We watched just watched Game of Thrones, the new season. Oh, that was so awesome.
Dragons got big.
The dragons got big. So now not even mommy can control their role when they get going. That's the way dragons work.
They love
mommy, but they gotta stay.
Dragons be dragons.
They gotta stay in flight and do their thing. Yep. And Arya got Needle back. That was cool.
She's awesome.
She is.
It's a strange friendship, her and the Hound.
Yeah, it is a strange relationship, but it's working because
it's really interesting too.
Yeah, I wanted was it the Man of No Face? What's he called?
But we got
many faces guy.
Right.
Yeah, that would be cool if he showed up again.
And of course the water dancer.
Oh yeah, Cyril Farrell. Yeah.
He's so cool. He comes back.
I know. We never found out really exactly what happened to him when the guards came in and tried to get Sansa and stuff. I mean, get Arya. But yeah, we'll have to put Mind Games on the rotation. Definitely. So I think that's it for today. But it's really great to see everything out there and keep all the comments and all the discussion going, because that's really exciting stuff. And I work when I'm not working here, I work on my day job, so I'm I'm kind of in between two worlds now until Podlair is sustainable full time, which I can't wait for. And so I have limited time, but just know that I am looking at it and catching up on it, in the breaks, and that I'll jump in as
3 times a day.
I train 3 times a day. Yeah, so I train in the morning when I wake up. And then I go to work, and then I train at lunch, and then I go to work again, and then I come back and I train some more, and then I crash. and sometimes, I have enough energy to go and, do some other things of responding ad hoc stuff. So just know that I do appreciate, all that you guys are doing and putting out there, and I'll jump in as I can, and as more time frees up, I will be becoming more involved in it. Of course, when the second phase comes along, that'll be more voicing, more outward public activities, and so I look forward to engaging more with you guys as those phases roll along, and I have more free time to devote to spending time with you guys.
Yeah, because you're leveling up mainly with emoji reading stuff right now.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, so it's behind the scenes kind of stuff right now.
Soon leveling up will be FaceTime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
FaceTime. Yep.
Or FaceTime with Charlene.
Or FaceTime with all of us. Yay. Looking forward to it. So till next time, guys, and hope everyone's doing well. Bye.